This 7-star Empoleon event presents a lot of challenges. First of all, its ability is ridiculous. We have to get rid of it if we want to do any debuffing at all, and we're going to be using Skill Swap on Gallade here. On turn 0, it is going to use Snowscape, and you're going to get hit with a Blizzard right off the bat as well. At 80% HP, or time, the shield is going to go up, so we're looking at a pretty early shield, so moves like Screech, Fake Tears, you're not going to have a lot of time to get those off. At 80% HP, Empoleon is also going to reset the player's stats. At 65% HP, Empoleon's going to use an Iron Defense, which will be annoying for us, but we'll be able to Sword Stance right through it. At 50% HP, it is going to clean itself, and then at 50% time, it is also going to clean the player. This provides a lot of challenges, but Gallade's going to be able to deal with all of that. This is how you're going to avoid the 4 NPC allies that I recommend you keep away. Now, first thing you're going to do is make sure you are offline. If you do this and you are online, you are being a dick to other people, so don't do that. Okay? First thing you're going to do is save, make sure you're offline. Now you're going to hit challenge as a group, okay? Not challenge alone. You're going to hit challenge as a group. Now what this is going to do is kind of give you a random spin of some allies here. And you're going to go ahead and hit all ready to go and just go right ahead and raid this. Start raid battle, and we're going to take a quick look at our allies before we start doing the strategy. Okay, let's see what allies we get. Oh, there's an Intimidator. Okay, so since we have an Intimidator, we are not going to be able to win. Okay, don't try. What we're going to do, we're going to hit the home button. We're going to close the game by hitting the Y button, hit close, and then we're going to reopen it and repeat that step. Now, what we're going to do is repeat this, go in, challenge as a group, but offline, and then as soon as we have no Intimidators and no Arbaliva, right, that's what we're avoiding. There are 3 Intimidators we don't want to avoid. That's Arcanine, Tauros, and Staraptor. And then we also want to avoid Arbaliva for a separate reason. Now, one thing a lot of people who do raid guides don't ever talk about, or at least I've never heard talk about, is how animations can waste a lot of time. Now, Gallade does get a little bit close on time, and having a Pokemon like Arbaliva is going to waste a lot of time both with the healing from the grassy terrain and the activation of Seed Sower. It is going to waste a lot of time when you add it up. This is the build we're going to be using to take out this challenging 7-star Empoleon. The Covert Cloak ensures that we are not going to get frozen. We are going to be doing max HP, 120 EVs in attack, and 136 in special defense. Of course, we're going to be level 100 fighting Tera type, though you could of course do stellar. Now we are using Drain Punch here. That is our damage and our healing. We're going to be using Sword Stance. We're going to be doing 3 setups with Sword Stance, and then turn 1 we're going to be using Skill Swap. Okay, without Skill Swap or some other version of ability control, nothing will work. Unaware could work, but it's relying on RNG. And then of course the last move that Gallade is going to be using is Mystical Fire. That is going to debuff Empoleon's special attack in the first half of the raid so that we have time to get our Sword Stance setups. You'll notice all 3 of the player cleanses are in the first half of the raid, so in that time we need to make sure that we are not taking too much damage. That's what the Mystical Fire is for. Once we get under 50% HP, we're just going to be spamming Drain Punch until we win. I'm not going to lie to you, this is kind of a complicated turn order, and it took me a while to figure out how to explain it. I think I figured it out. So for the first 4 turns, they're going to be fixed. Turn 1, you're going to use Skill Swap. Turn 2, you're going to use Mystical Fire. Turn 3, you're going to use Sword Stance. Turn 4, you're going to use Drain Punch, because at that point you're desperately going to need health. Now, if you get crit once in these first 4 turns, you're going to faint. That is not ideal, but it is fine. You can still win. It's just going to be very close. Going forward, you are going to continue spamming Drain Punch until you can Terastallize. Then you're going to Terastallize. Then you're going to continue spamming Drain Punch until Empoleon cleans you for the first time. The first time Empoleon cleans you, you are going to use 2 Sword Stances. At any point, if your health gets below 50% HP from this point on, you need to use Drain Punch. Once you are at +4, you are going to spam Drain Punch until Empoleon cleans you for a second time. When Empoleon cleans you for a second time, it's not going to clean you again. This is the last time, so go ahead and Sword Stance all the way to +6. Once you're at +6, this is the 3rd stage. This is the easy stage. As long as you have Drain Punch in that first slot, you can go ahead and turbo spam until the raid is over. And if the raid goes well, you'll spend about half of this raid just on turbo. If this video helped you beat 7-star Empoleon, then smash that like button and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. If you want to see me use Gallade against 7-star Empoleon without any cuts, then hit this video right here. Thanks.